Alright, so the recording messed up, so I'm gonna have to start right here. So, me and my teammate wiped out Lazy. Um, up to this point, I had just killed someone, but I noticed since, by the way he was playing, it was obviously an AI, so his teammate would be nowhere near us. So we start moving towards zone. Immediately notice someone's to our right there. I notice them, but I don't take shots just yet. As then I start to notice that one of them is an AI, so it's not really going to be too dangerous to fight them, but at the same time I want to be cautious, because they could just be bad with the infantry rifle. So as I'm running over, I look behind his wall to make sure he's just not sitting there. So I know they're obviously turning down there. So I take height right here. I spray for the one that I already know is weak. And then I notice where his teammate was since he shot me with a bow. I try not to stand still too long, as I know timing between the bow shots is very short, yet just long enough for me to get a couple shots in. I notice he has an infantry rifle, which I am not too good with, but I also still take it as to improve my aim with it. So I loot up there, start moving towards this direction as I still wanted to get towards zone. And then while I'm moving, I notice out of the corner of my eye the truck starts moving as well. So I see the teammate there. Be on the truck, so I start taking shots at the truck, trying to hit them from it. I was too far behind. I see there is a mechanical part on the ground, so I run towards it, and then I drop ammo for my teammate because he had no AR ammo at the time. So I drop it for him, and I start moving towards zone. I saw someone out of the corner of my eye, but I wanted to move closer. I tag him. No, this was an AI, so I just take my shots. So when I start moving to grab his loot, notice he has a better infantry, so I pick that up, take the loot. And so what I do here is I mark the ammo for my teammate as seeing that he needed it as well, since he was low on ammo. I notice the people to our right, and I let my teammate know about them. I start moving towards them to take shots. When I start taking shots, what is it? I already had a stink bow in my inventory. So what I do here is I push this, already knowing that that someone had killed them. So I'm waiting to get a clean shot off right here, but I just barely missed my shots. Start building towards, attack him. I block myself off from where his teammate could see me. And so I spray him down right here. And this is how I got my stink bow, which will become very, very useful later game. I instantly take it, I snipe his teammate right there, and I start using it more to try and deal stink damage right there on their wall. Knocked one with it. Well, no, they got shot right on this person. I start pushing forward towards here to grab their loot. I grab their loot, I notice one of them has a tack. I mark it for my teammate. My teammate likes tacks. I snipe one, but his teammate unfortunately gets the res off on him as I'm pushing. At this moment, I am pushing, trying to stink up their box to try and keep them moving, but the stink cloud wasn't big enough. So I shot it right there just in case they were right there. Right here. I hit him with the stink bow. I tag him. I drop down. I knock him. And then I noticed the other one had a pump when I was looking at him. And I was keeping in mind that the storm damage was 2 tick, so I wanted to try and kill him as fast as I can, but while also still gaining that spaz. So I grab the spaz and the P90. I immediately start running, as at the moment I did not have white heals, I only had shield on me. So I start building up, but zone wasn't far, and I was faster than the storm. So I edit myself down as to make sure I can get down safely while being on the ground with my teammate. My teammate tells me that people are next to us. I don't try and take shots at them with my infantry, but instead I get a better angle on them. I fire off my stink bow because my teammate told me he had tagged them. So I wanted to try and get in that small amount of damage as I can. I'm watching the bush at the exact same time because I noticed they both walk into it. So I take a random shot. I noticed I hit one. Okay. And I heard him move to this box right here. Then I heard his teammate moving right here. So I sprayed around just to confirm where he is. Jumped down, shot a stink bow. Because that'll lure him out. Because if not, it'll do too much damage. So it lured him back into that box where I could easily see him. I shot his teammate. His teammate boxed up right on my roof, so I edited it. And then he just starts to res right in front, in the bush. So I killed him as fast as possible. I see he has a scar, but I leave that for my teammate. And then I go over here, and my teammate's game. Then my teammate just left as he didn't want to move. I was heading this direction to take a med kit in zone. But for some reason my teammate wasn't moving with me, as I had told him that we need to move towards zone. It'd be very, very important. He threw minis towards me. I threw him a med kit so he could heal from storm damage. And we start moving. And I noticed the people are over there from their builds. So I start moving over there. And then I notice one of them jumping on the top. So I continue on moving. Start moving over here. I seen they hadn't already suspected me, but then they started shooting at me. One was right here, the other was spraying me from the top. My teammate was firing at them, but right then we lost. So that was this match.